Mercedes will have more competitive car in F1 in 2023. If you're a fan of Formula One, you must know that Mercedes W13 car was affected in the early stages by the aerodynamic phenomenon known as porpoising. The design was not ideal for the ground effect regulations, with it suffering from a lack of performance, bouncing and poor ride. But what's new is that Mercedes has found a big chunk of performance with 2023 F1 car, i.e. W14. Let's check it out. The Brackley-based squad has endured a tricky campaign with its W13, which has suffered badly from porpoising and not delivering enough performance to match Red Bull and Ferrari. The team's chances of making a swift recovery have been further hampered by the cost cap, which means it could not afford to make changes to its current challenger in season that it knows would have made it quicker. But with budgets being reset for next year, and the team now having a much greater grasp of where the W13 is lacking, Mercedes is optimistic of the level of progress it will make with its W14. Asked by motorsport.com where Mercedes is with its understanding of the 2023 car, team boss Toto Wolff said, "To turn the ship in this industry is a little bit like an oil tanker. First, you have to understand what the root cause is for your non-performance, and then you have to peel the various skins off. What is the first layer? What is the second layer? Are we really on top of all the questions? And the answer is no, we are not, but I think a big chunk of the performance that we are missing, we have discovered. It's not something we can change this year, it's decisions that we've made for next year. But I am not 100% confident to say here, next year we will be fighting for the World Championship. The aim is, the expectation is, but there's still work to do." Mercedes came close to its second pole position of the season in Singapore as Lewis Hamilton missed out on the top spot at Marina Bay on Saturday by 0.054 seconds. But despite being in the fight at the front, Wolff played down the performance as a sign of team progress and instead suggested the result was simply a result of driving brilliance from Hamilton. Asked by Autosport to expand on the philosophy that Mercedes is pursuing for 2023, he said, "I don't want to go into too much detail because it's something that we've worked very hard on to understand and hopefully will give us an advantage into next year. So I don't want to say anything that will potentially benefit our rivals." He also said, "At the end of the day, every single car is different. I have to say, I mentioned a couple of times this year that I feel like we've understood our car and we're on the right track, but we have been set back with a couple of oddities that we weren't expecting." Despite only being the third fastest car this year, Hamilton explained how Wolff plays an immense role in Mercedes, fighting better against Red Bull than compared to Ferrari. In contrast, Ferrari failed to materialize their car's potential into a title win despite having a stronger car all season long. Many believe that the Italian team lacks strong leadership and would crack under pressure. Mercedes, on the other hand, exploited the most out of the Italian team's countless mistakes and gained several podiums. Irrespective of the pace of their car, the Silver Arrows kept gaining confidence race by race. "There is potential in the car," said the seven-time world champion. "We've got downforce, it's just in some places we're not able to utilize it. And ride quality, of course, is an area that we can always be better. So I'm comfortable in the direction that we're going." What do you think of this whole situation? Let us know your opinion in the comments. And while you're down there, leave a like and subscribe to our channel. And we'll see you in the next video.